Okay. Hi, everyone. Yeah, so today we'll be working on set. Okay, when you come across a question like this, I want you to be free. Okay, I want you to understand that these things are not difficult. Okay, they are just some certain principles for you to apply. Now, let's start. Solution. A group of market women sell at least one of yam, plantain, and maize. 12 of them sell maize, 11 sell yam, and 14 sell plantain. Okay? Now, 5 sell plantain and maize, 4 sell yam and maize, 2 sell yam and plantain only, while 3 sell all the 3 items. How many women are in the group? Now, we are going to break this question down. Okay, how do we go about this? How many items are being sold? We have maize. Okay, we can say M equals to maize. Okay, now we can come here, P equals to plantain, and represent Y for yam. Okay, that's the first thing you should do. Now, the number of women that sell maize, plantain, and yam will be what? How many? If you look at the question, they say, why 3 sell all the 3 items? These are the 3 items, 1, 2, 3. And they say 3 of them sell the 3 items. That's the first thing you should do. So we have represented that. Okay, now we have to come again and now say, go back to the question and ask yourself. Okay, it's very simple. A group of market women sell at least one of yam, plantain, and maize. So that means they sell one of yam, plantain, and maize. Now, if 12 of them sell maize, okay, get that straight. If 12 sell maize, you know we have already identified all this we've represented them with an alphabet. So if 12 sell maize, so the number that sell maize, we'll keep it there as 12, right? It says if, where is it? It says 12 of them sell maize and 10 of them sell yam. So the number that sell yam is how many? 10. And 14 sell plantain. And 14 sell plantain, right? Good. Now, we are looking for how many women are in the group. So that means we need to know how many sell maize only, yam only, plantain only. Then we now go ahead and look for how many sell maize and yam only, plantain and maize only, and then yam and plantain only. Good. So now you can come here and now say, for those that sell maize and yam only, look at what I'm going to do. Now, how many sell maize and yam? This says 4 sell yam and maize. Okay, that's maize and yam. 4 sell yam and maize. So we cannot say 4, but now we want only. So subtract it with what you have here. You have the intersection of M, P, and Y as 3. Okay, so we have to subtract this to get what the person that sells only maize and yam, and it's just 1. Right? Now we go here and say that how many now sell plantain and maize only? Plantain and maize only. Now we go here. If you look at the question, how many sells plantain? Say 5 sell plantain and maize, but not only. So if you want to know how many sell only, we'll now go now and subtract it from this intersection of all of them, right? Now, if we will now go here, we can ask how many cells in the question. It tells us that 2 sell yam and plantain only. Okay, 2 sell yam and plantain only. So we can now say here that yam and plantain only, stated in the question, is 2. So we are not subtracting from any intersection because they have already told us that that is what they sell only. Now, don't forget here, we need to get only. So this is just the number that sells maize. So for you to get the ones that sell maize only, it is your 12, okay, minus minus, what is that thing that is common among, that is common with maize, plantain, and yam? Okay, we have 3, right? Plus, what is that thing that also has maize in it? You have maize and yam here. You have maize. It is 1. Do we have maize appearing again? Yes, we have maize here. It is 2, right? So you now have 12 minus this one in the bracket is 3 plus 1 plus 2. That's 6. So 12 minus 6 will give you 6, right? Now for yam, if you want to get the ones that sell yam only, is 10 minus. Where do we have intersection for yam? We have 3 again. Plus, where do we have intersection for yam again? We have 1, because M and Y. Where do I have intersection for yam again? Is here. Okay, that is 2, right? So here is 10 minus 6, which will give us 4. So now for plantain only, okay, we now have 14 minus, anywhere you see plantain, you have plantain appearing here, which is the general intersection, which is 3. We have plantain again appearing here, which is 2. And we also have plantain appearing here, which is 2. So 3 plus 2 is 5, plus 2 is what? 7. So 14 minus 7 is 7. So now, they not asked us how many women are in the group. So for you to know how many women in the group, you have to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will now go there and now say number of women in the group. So it becomes 3 plus 6 plus 4 plus 7 plus 1 plus 2 plus 2. And if we add this up, we have 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 plus 7 is 20, plus 1, 21, plus 2, 23, plus 2, 25. So answer here is going to be 25. A. If you want to go ahead and do the set diagram, okay? That's if you are doing a theory question, okay, where they have told you to put the set diagram. Note that this is how you are going to do it. You can see that the 3 of them has an intersection from the question. So the 3 circles must intersect somewhere. This circle A has its own portion here. Circle B has its own portion of intersection. This one also has. So here is the general intersection, which is your 3. Right? So we can write our 3 here. I hope you understand this. Now, if that is your 3, you can also call here yam. You can call here plantain. And you can call here maize. Right? And don't forget that our yam, okay, has a value of 10. 12 of them sell maize. This is 12. And for plantain, 14. For plantain. So this whole circle takes 14. Now, we know that for here, we have for maize intersection Y, that is maize intersection yam, is 4 minus 3, right? So what connects maize and connects yam at the same time? So this is the 3 we have here, which is the general intersection. And then we have 4, which connects maize and yam. So it will fall in this place. Yeah, this is yam, this is maize. Okay, now we now go to this next one. How do you get for P and M? Okay, what is that thing that is common between P and M? It is 5. Okay, this is the circle that combines P or that intersects P and M, right? Now, what is that other one that intersects between P and Y? That is plantain and yam. It is 2, which is what we will put here. So if they tell you to draw your diagram, this is what it will look like. Thank you. Okay, now that your answer is 25. Now, if you were told in this question, okay, to draw the set diagram, okay, which comes mostly when you are doing a theory question. Okay, for an objective question, this will just give you the answer as 25. But if you are told to draw the set diagram, okay, it's very, very simple. I mean, with what we have done now, you can just easily interpret it like this. Now, the question told you, or from the question, you can see that they have three intersections. So for the three items, there's an intersection. And an intersection is just simply where all of them would meet. That is where all of them will intersect, okay? And this is the point. This is where this first circle meets. This other one comes here, and this other. So three of them actually meet at this point. Two meet here, okay? Two meet here, which is this and this. Two meet here, which is this and this. But for this particular one inside, the 1, 2, 3 circles, all of them intersect in that particular place. So that is where you will have your 3, okay? Because from the question, you can see why 3 sell all 3 items. So 3 of them sell all 3 items. We can call here yam, which is Y. We can call here P, which is plantain. And we can also call here M, which is maize. And we said the value for yam is how many? 10. Okay, and from the question, the value for plantain is 14. Okay, and the value for maize is what? 12, right? So how do you get this other part? So what is the intersection point for yam and maize? So let's check what we have here. Yam and maize, we have 4. Okay, we have 4. Don't mind this 3. 3 is the one that intersects for all of them. And then for maize and plantain, we have 5. Okay, maize and plantain, we have 5 that intersects both of them. And for yam and plantain, we'll go back here, we'll have yam and plantain, we have, they said, only 2. So this is how your diagram would look like. So it's very simple and straightforward. Thank you.